Welcome to Louisianimal Gaming. Today I'm going to be breaking down the Arizona State Sun Devils playbook, one of the better passing playbooks in the entire game. I also broke this down in 25. Today we're going to be going over the tight open, bunch open offset, the bunch strong nasty, and the empty quads open. Great sets here, as you see a bunch of all the formations here on the screen. So a bunch of stuff here in Arizona State that you can scheme out of. And of course, as always, if you guys enjoy the content, do me a favor. Sub to the channel so you guys don't miss an upload for all of 26. Like the video and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next here. Also, if you guys want to become a free member of my Patreon, it costs nothing to become a free member, hence the word free. But you get early access to all my YouTube content. And then if you want to become a paid member and look at what other perks come with it, ebooks, formation of the month, schemes of the weeks, all that thing, you guys can check that out there as well. And I'll have the link in the comments below. Alright guys, let's get into the video. So first formation I want us to take a look at bunch strong nasty here. Very good playbook, or very good formation here. And the first play we're going to take a look at here is the Y trail. And very first thing I want us to do here is you can actually just run this completely stock, or you can put X here on the speed out route. And the only thing you're going to look at here with the speed out route is just seeing the leverage of the corner. If he kind of backs up or goes inside here, you're just going to have an instant snap throw as soon as he breaks outside. So any kind of single high safety, cover 3, anything like this, just cover 2, doesn't matter. It's going to get outside. The corner literally has to be pressed and kind of like outside the corner, kind of like within 3 yards. So anyways, I just want to show that X on the speed out route. Your other read's going to be pretty simple here against man. You're going to have B or this A route. Again, trail routes in a lot of the bunch formations. One of the better plays here. But B does a great job of getting across the formation kind of quick. He kind of like stutters out of the formation, so he doesn't just come right off the break. But you see here, easy throw. But you'll have B, you'll have A. We'll take a look. You have the swing route on a check down. You have RB here on this thing. We got a bad pass lead animation there. You want to pass lead it kind of like to the corner and away. And then here, if they bring a man blitz, overthrow, of course, but the post will win against man as well. And again, here is just this trail route. It just works really good here against, they went against some kind of match. All right, we're not going to finish like that. We're going to throw one more here, and you can wait a second here, let X get a little bit deeper. And the next play we're going to take a look at here is dagger, and dagger such an easy concept to run. You can leave it completely stock if you want to. I personally like putting the A on a crosser here, and again B just gets across the formation so quick. It's a nice little play there to him. Then we forgot to put the guy on the route there, but you, again, if you leave it stock, you have this deep in route that's going to be wide open on the backside. It can beat man, it can beat zone here as well. Here, again, here we're just going to wait, let him get past the linebacker. You know, we had the drag underneath, but we're going to see if we can show this running back here one time against the zone, and that's it right there as it hits him in the butt. And we're just going to call it there, as clearly it wasn't meant for us to complete it. Next play I want us to look at here, we have the crack toss, which is a very good run. You have the RPO read bubble. Used to be really, really good. Now it is okay, but it's still a good RPO that you could throw in. Again, just keeping the defense honest here. And you're just going to watch the guy that's the PI icon, see where he goes. He comes down, throw it, get outside, and get your yard. So pretty simple concept, right? Here it looks like it may work as well. Maybe not, but that's the dangerous part where this is a very iffy RPO. Again, one more time here. You see, we could have ran it. Again, just taking the RPO, just getting our free yards. And of course, if there's lanes to run up the middle, you just hand it off here, take it up the gap, and get your yards. Last play I want to take a look at in here is this motion halfback swing. Again, another good play to sit here and run. You have this hitch as well if it does not get played, and you see it is just going to be right here, a nice little sit-down possession catch. And then again, like I said, you're going to have this little motion screen, and I like to pass these out. We didn't get a good animation there, but you see we were able to get 5 yards. The block's going to do a good job of getting out there for you. Kind of get maybe a quicker throw is probably what you need to do to really maximize this. As you see, we get about 15 and 17 yards. We'll run this 1-2 more times here just for consistency. Boom, they do that. Again, we're just going to throw this down and possession catch it. So next formation, we're going to jump into the tight open, and there is a bunch of good plays in here. Slot post is going to be my favorite play. You don't have to do anything to this, but the one thing I do like about this, you can do it out of any play here. You can put a speed out on either side here, and you can do it in any play. So just check this out, right? We're going to look at left or right. We're going to hit the right here, possession, catch, get 5 yards. Run it again here against this cover 0. He beats the outside corner, even though they're in man, and we're able to get about 26 yards here. So you guys can do that on every single play here. If there is zone, we're going to have this quick throw to RB, or we can have A here on the drag. Again, here, a nice little zone. We hit the running back, get about 6-7 yards. Now moving along to our other reads. Now you got this drag here. If the user is not going to come down and take this away, we take it. If the user does come down, we're going to have RB. You're also going to have Y here right down the middle. But now we're going to show you here. You got A. Boom. Now you got B here. B's going to cook man because he's already got inside leverage. But he's also going to get in the gaps versus zones. It's just hard to emulate that here with without a user here, but a user will absolutely bite on this drag. And again, here, certain things against zone, hit A here on the drag. But I would say you almost want to put X on the speed out route every single time. And you see he just gets great leverage outside. So the tight open, reason why this is so effective is you can do it to either side out of any pass play. Let's take a look here at the next play. I mean, you have post corner drive is really good. Mesh spot is really good. Let's look at post corner drive. And again, like I said, you can decide any play. If you don't want the zig from B, you can absolutely put them on there. Zig's a very good route, though. And again, this is another easy stock play that you can run into. So now here we've hit the zig. Now we can hit this drag, getting across real quick. Don't count on that happening where you're going to spin off the guy, break another tackle. But again, here you want to put this guy on a speed out route. That is an option as you still have your other reads. So again, utilize the speed out from either side. It's going to be very good. And again, like I said, the zig is very nice because if that outside corner is not playing in a hard flat or they don't have B manned up, then he is just going to absolutely fry here. And we'll see if we can get a look here. Y does a great job too of beating man. But yeah, you're going to see here is it's going to beat man again. He gets more of a rounded cut there, which is nice. Let's take a look here. Z-spot dig. Z-spot dig is very good as well. Again, you have X here, and he's actually on the one zig route that you actually cannot put on the field. If you watch, we're going to put B on a zig here, and you notice it's a much shorter than X's route. So the one thing I would do is I would put B here on the speed out, and our first read is always going to be X. His zig route is always going to be better than the default zig. So he's going to be an easy read. Then again, you have your speed out from B now. We're throwing him out there. But you also have the flat routes here if nobody gets out there quick. And it's nice little just hot read against a blitz. It's going to be there. If they're playing hard flats, they're going to take away the speed out, which will give you this quick throw here to RB. And again, you see they were manned up there, and we still got it for about 4 yards. And then A, again, if they vacate the middle or again zone, A is just going to come over here across the middle. And that's going to be a lot of options that are difficult for the defense to guard here. So we're going to go over mesh spot. Mesh spot, again, one of the easiest plays you can run. And you can run the play completely stock, again, or put B on a speed out route. And the reason why I like this on a speed out route is this wheel route from the running back is going to get right in the seams, especially against a cover 2 or a cover 3. And again, we've talked about the speed out route, the entire formation. Throw it in there. It doesn't matter. We can put it on the left or the right. And then, again, you're going to have your drags here. We have Y. You can hit Y, and then you'll have A as well. And then we've shown the deep ends from X on other routes here. And again, you just see just wide open. And that's a little bit deeper, so it's probably going to get in a nice little soft spot of the zone. But you see absolutely how it fries, man. Very last one, bench return. Bench return. Instead of the regular out route, put them on a speed out. And your read's going to be very simple. You're just going to watch the left side of the screen. For the most part, it's going to be your 1-2. But because you're in this double A gap here, and if you notice, the guy with the fire icon right over Y is the slot corner. There is no slot corner on the right. So that lets me know that A possibly will be open right away in the seams, or B is going to be open right away on the zig. So my eyes are going to go right to left here. Boom. You see they drop back. We hit this return route right away for 5-6 yards. Again, all about reading the defense and where the weaknesses are. Here, it's very symmetrical. Here, it looks like it's going to be a cover 4. So we're going to take a look here. X. Just knowing the responsibilities of the cover 4, right, is the slot guy is in a seam flat. So he's going to go up the seam first before going to the flat. So that's how you know that's going to be there. Again, this looks like another cover 4 look. We're going to take a look here. And you see he drops back again, allowing our X to just get wide open there. So you guys really see how this is going to get open. And the tight open is one of the best plays in formations. But you also have this inside zone read option. You have a halfback draw. Draws are very underrated in this game. Make sure you guys are implementing it to get the most out of this formation. Bunch open offset, one of the easiest and most efficient schemes that you can run here. And let's just start off the RPO peak wide receiver screen, RPO read bubble. You can pick either one. They're both great. Bunch open offset is literally just reading the numbers. So right away, you look at the trip side. You see there's 4 defensive backs over there to 3 receivers. I don't like that. So now my eyes are going to shift to the solo receiver. I see 1 guy over there. So I'm probably going to throw the speed out. But you also have numbers here with the running back in the middle if you choose to do that. We're going to look. Boom. Speed out. Again, it's probably the best route in the game in my opinion. Again, here numbers now. Again, here I say the numbers 4v3 to the right is most likely a zone look. The bubble could still work here if they drop back. As you see here, they drop back. Now it's just all about your blocks developing. So keep that in mind. If you know for a fact they're in zone, the bubble can absolutely work. Here is going to be man. I know the speed out is going to work. You also have a chance, though, for this run to work here. If you have enough speed to get through that gap, maybe make that guy miss, it's definitely going to be a house call. So last time here, nobody in the box. We're absolutely running this. And, you know, sometimes the defense is going to make a play, but it's very easy, right? It's a very high-efficient, easy-to-read offense. It's very hard to make mistakes on it. And, again, RPO peak wide receiver screen. The only difference is B is running a screen while the inside guys block for him versus the bubble. Best pass play to me is going to be the Y trail. Again, X is going to be on this comeback. Man, cover 1, cover 3 hard flats. It's going to absolutely roast it. You're going to have B on this drag, A on the trail, and if they completely vacate the middle and try to shade underneath, RB is going to come open over the middle. And here's our first read all the time if they're not going to take it away. Hit that B route underneath for your easy yards. Take a look here again. B, boom. A is now coming in. As you saw, they played kind of a hard flat there look, and we got our 6 yards. Now right here, the comeback is 100% going to work. Boom, top of the break. Possession, catch it. Nice little 20-yard pass. And then see if we can get a look here for RB. Whoops, as we hit the lob, which is good. We still got the completion. We'll keep it in here, right? The little blooper. But here is what I'm talking about right here. If they vacate the middle of their zones, that post is just going to be wide open over the middle. So this is why Y trail is such a great play. It's one of the better formation pass plays out of any of the bunch formations if you have it. So next pass play I want to look at, fake screen wheel. My only thing here, RB is not really a viable option. A can get open against certain zones. Your smoke screen is going to be there. And then X does a real good job of getting leverage, forcing the corner to come inside, which allows then the receiver to break to the outside. So we're going to show how this looks. They leave the smoke screen open. And again, you just get 4 or 5 yards. So if they're not going to play underneath, take your free yards. One thing you can do here is put the running back on a Texas route. Just give another route out there, right? But if they leave that middle open, A is just going to be right there in the seams for a quick snap throw. Taking a look here. Again, they give us the flats. We'll take our easy 5-6 yards again. And all that does is put you in very manageable downs. Here they're going to blitz us, and we should see X win here as he's going to get outside. And corner actually played really good coverage. But yeah, putting this running back on the Texas. But here is where the corner is going to win. You see how that corner route just absolutely fried the corner there. But what I was going to say there before the corner got cooked was that you have this Y just underneath. Again, it's just another option to keep the defense honest. And again, you're not holding on to the ball too long here. So none of these reads are dangerous. Again, very efficient play, very efficient offense. And the very last play we're going to take a look at here is flood. And flood, you can run this stock. You can do, if you want to keep X here as a check down on a drag real quick, it's a great play. You can just throw it really quick. Probably my favorite setup is I'm going to drag RB. I'm going to put Y here on the table. And you see here is they get us for 2 yards. But the thing is, if they play zone, flats seem to go up the field because RB's coming to the left. A and B are deeper running routes, so the zones get dragged further back like this, and it allows like an easy throw to get however many yards you're gonna get. So that's the main reason why I like doing that. And then RB again here, I'm just gonna show one more time is because now RB, now we have a route threatening coming back to the left. As if you look at our default play, right, everything is going to the right, so that's why it's good. RB's gonna come down left. You want to put Y here on a Texas route to do something different, you can absolutely do that. Again, very good concept to throw in there. Texas route, again, is probably one of the best routes for the running back to run. The final formation we're going to take a look at here in this Arizona State playbook is the empty bunch quads. And bunch trail, we talked about this trails in a bunch of different bunch formations. And again, you have RB followed by the trail on A. And the reason why I like this so much, again, it's just super simple. RB right here. The zones, they get mixed up, so they don't actually always cover the guys the way they should here. Again, they run man. Because of the because of the 4 wide receivers to the right, is usually it's going to be a cross man unless they're just in a cover 0 man alignment or they're pressing with guys. So Y is going to get leverage to get over there. Again, here you just see that drag trail combo is just going to fry absolutely almost every time here. Wait a little bit longer, let him get further across the formation here. You see really how this is going to work. I really want to show a look here where they don't play any help. And this is why we love comebacks. Again, this is probably my second favorite route in the game besides the speed out. It's just so difficult to guard. And again, I'll show you one more time, but just for consistency here, is comeback. And he's wide open. I didn't get it off there because we got hit. Is they want to bring another man blitz here. That's fine. Again, comeback. And you see another 27-yard gain. And then you have A and B. I really don't, maybe I might repost B just so he gets on a sharper cutting route here. And last thing I'll run this is, I don't care for B's route particularly, so I'm going to repost them, even though they're in a goofy alignment here. Actually, B was completely uncovered. A on the corner right, you saw he won. B actually would have been just a one-play touchdown. I'm not quite sure what they were doing. We'll see if we can run this one more time here and just show you where B. Again, they're going to run man, run into each other a little bit, but that's going to be a post that's for a huge play. So, bunch trail, best play in this empty bunch quads, in my opinion. Inside post is really good. Show this real quick. Again, you can put X on a comeback if you want to. And again, if you see solo help over there, you can throw it to him. If not, you have this nice little curl flat combo. Run this again, just kind of show. Let's take our flat read.
And last time for consistency here, let's just show you. I mean, B, they're in this weird alignment again. Just because of the way it went last time when they didn't line, I'm going to put this B on a post. Sit here and see. Yeah, they must have been in like, I don't know what they're in. I don't know if that's a cover 4 match or what that is, but maybe we might have unlocked there something. So if you guys see that where the outside corner is not lined up properly, maybe just put the guy on a streak or a post, and it could be a one-play touchdown. Next play we're going to take a look at here, drag under. Again, solo side receiver, I'm just loving putting him on a comeback. But if you notice here, we kind of get these two guys on these wheels, very reminiscent of like halfback versus under at a bunch offset, things like that. So our reads here are going to be simple. You have B underneath on the drag. You have X on the comeback if it's man or even if it's zone with no help. Again, here is our drag. Pretty simple read. Then you're also going to have Y and RB here. As you see, nice little quick throw to RB if they don't play down. It would have been like a 3-yard game. We broke the tackle here. But let's take a look here and show you why gets in this nice little gap here. I like the possession catch that. All right, last time we're going to take a look at this play. Just see where they line up. And you see here again Y just in a nice little soft spot for a 15-yard gain. So make sure we guys are using this. Again, you see how the effectiveness of this empty bunch quads can be. Last play we're going to take a look at spot. Spot is another very good play. You don't need to make any adjustments to it. I like maybe putting RB on a drag and maybe putting X on a deep cross. Or you can put him on a post and stem him down. And if the user kind of leaves to go defend the right or the drag, you're going to have this X that kind of just gets in a nice little spot like right there that you can bullet past this kind of like behind back shoulder. Do that one more time. And again, you're just going to kind of make your reads here. And that's the one thing I said, the empty bunch quads, what makes it difficult to try to play man is the alignment. The alignments are never very good off it from a defensive perspective. So that's really why, like I said, if they run man, it's very difficult in this formation to guard. There we hit the flats. Cool thing now is if we get the look, you have this corner here. We kind of rolled out there as we end up dropping the pass. Could have thrown it to him right away. Here, hit him on his break. Nice little juke here. Going to get like a 25-yard gain. You see how this is really going to beat man. You see how it's going to beat zone. You see this cover zero look. Put your outside receiver here on a post and just watch him cook for a wide open touchdown. So, empty bunch quads, guys. Make sure you guys are using this in the Arizona State Playbook. It's one of the best plays, and it's a very efficient offense. Again, one of the more efficient offensives in the entire game. Make sure we are in this. Catch you guys on the next one. That is going to wrap up our Arizona State Playbook. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bunch of good stuff. Again, one of the most efficient offenses in NCAA 26 is this Arizona State Sun Devils Playbook. Make sure you guys get into it. Use these formations. Like the video, guys. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys like, what I didn't cover, what you guys want to see next. Sub to the channel as always so you guys don't miss an upload. And show me some love. Go to the Patreon. Become a free member. Get early access to all this stuff so you guys can be ahead of the curve before anybody else gets a hold of this content. All right, guys. Until the next one. Peace.